If you're thinking about buying the Scosche strikeLINE lightning cable, hold up, because I'm about to reveal some eye-opening details that might make you think twice. This cable promises fast charging, tangle-free design, and a slim tip that fits your case without hassle, which sounds perfect, right? But here's what surprised me. It's not all smooth sailing with this cable, and some hidden problems might cost you more than just money. Let me unpack why you should be cautious before clicking buy, and stick around because the real kicker might just change how you charge for good. Now, if you're someone who's tired of flimsy cables breaking, or you want a durable option that works seamlessly with your Apple devices, this video is definitely for you. But do you want a cable that really lives up to its promises, or just another overpriced accessory? Because I found out the strikeLINE has some quirks that are hard to ignore. And if you think this is going to be just another boring tech review, wait until I share the unexpected twist that sets this cable apart from the crowd. Spoiler, it won't just sit in a drawer. Alright, let's dive deeper. The Scosche strikeLINE is Apple MFI certified, meaning it's guaranteed to work with all Apple Lightning devices, iPhones, iPads, even the older ones like iPhone 6 through to the latest models like the iPhone 13 Pro Max. That's a big plus. There's nothing worse than buying a cable that your phone doesn't even acknowledge. It's priced at $29.99, which lands it in the premium category compared to many generic cables out there. So you're paying for quality, or so you think. One of the first things that caught my attention is this cable's 10-foot length. Imagine lounging on your couch but still charging your phone without feeling like you're tethered to a tiny outlet by your neck. Sounds like freedom, right? But here's a little joke. This cable is so long, it might just double as a jump rope if your workout game is weak. Seriously though, this length is great if you hate being chained down, but it's also a double-edged sword. Why? The longer the cable, the more resistance there is, and that can sometimes impact charging speed and syncing efficiency. And while Scosche claims USB speed designed for fast transfers, several users have reported it actually charges slower than their original Apple cables. So if you're in a rush, this might not be the lightning fast charge you're hoping for. The cable is also designed with a heavy-duty braided exterior, which looks and feels more durable than your typical plastic-covered cords. It's marketed as tangle-free, and yeah, it mostly lives up to that promise. No more frantic detangling wars in your backpack. Plus, the reinforced strain relief near the connector is supposed to prevent the common frustration of frayed cables after some heavy use. Now that's a feature music to any clumsy charger's ears. But here's where things get interesting. The strikeLINE slim barrel tip is marketed as compatible with most cases, so you don't need to remove your phone's protective shell every time you plug it in. This sounds like a relief, until you realize it might not fit some thicker or rugged cases, which kind of defeats its main purpose. Imagine bragging about a slim tip that's slim, until it just doesn't work with your phone case. Talk about a power move gone wrong. Let me hit you with another twist. Scosche backs this cable with lifetime tech support and a lifetime limited warranty. That's rare in the cable world. It's reassuring, but makes you wonder why they need to go that far unless there's a risk of durability issues. And some users have actually reported receiving replacement cables after manufacturing defects or performance dips within months of purchase. So good on Scosche for having your back, but it's a bit of a red flag too. And okay, enough about the tough stuff. Let's talk compatibility. If you're running any Apple device from iPhone 6 all the way to the latest iPhone 13 series or any Lightning-compatible iPad, this cable will work. But if you're thinking about the newest iPhones with USB-C ports, sorry, this won't cut it. So this cable is perfect for a certain crowd. Apple users still relying on Lightning connectors, and maybe not so much for those migrating to USB-C. Here's a funny little anecdote. Did you know that Apple actually has about 2,000 different cable patents? I swear, half of them seem to be to prevent your cable from breaking during everyday grief. The StrikeLINE tries to tackle this with its bend strength test, but even the toughest cable can't stop cats from chewing it, right? So keep your feline friends away or prepare for a home cable drama. So who exactly is this cable for? If you want solid Apple MFI certification, a long 10-foot reach, and a braided design to prevent tangles, and you don't mind potentially slower charging or occasional fit issues with thicker cases, the StrikeLINE could be your pick. It's especially worth it if you want that peace of mind from lifetime warranty and support. But if you're all about raw charging speed, perfect fit with thick cases, or a super budget option, this cable might not be your best match. Now, as promised at the start, the twist. Despite all the minor flaws, the Scosche strikeLINE actually stands out in a crowded market because of its extreme durability. It underwent a 360-degree weighted bend test exceeding industry standards, meaning it can take serious abuse. If you're rough on cables or always on the go, this could save you hundreds in replacements compared to cheaper cables that die within months. So if you're the kind of person who wants something reliable that lasts and works without fuss, it makes sense to invest in this one. Let me toss you another joke before we wrap. Why did the cable break up with the charger? Because it was tired of all the snap judgments. Okay, bad one, but I'm just trying to lighten the mood while you think about your next cable purchase. To summarize, the Scosche strikeLINE Lightning cable brings a lot to the table. Apple MFI certification, a useful 10-foot length, tangle-free braided design, slim tip for use with cases, and a lifetime warranty you won't find everywhere. On the flip side, you might face slower charging speeds compared to original Apple cables, potential compatibility issues with thicker cases, and a higher price tag than generic cables. So weigh your priorities, durability and warranty versus price and charging speed. If you decide to go for it, I'll leave a link below where you can check the latest price on Amazon. Prices can change incredibly fast, so it's good to grab the best deal when you see it. And remember, always go for MFI certified cables to protect your devices. Cheaper cables might save you a few dollars up front, but cost you heaps in replacements or device damage down the line. Thank you for sticking through this honest review. The Scosche strikeLINE Lightning cable might have its quirks, but if durability and reliability are your priorities, it could be the cable that finally ends your charger woes. So don't just buy any cable, buy one that lasts and works well. Hit that Amazon link, grab the best price, and let your devices charge stress-free. And hey, if you liked this video or found it helpful, drop a like, subscribe for more honest tech reviews, and let me know in the comments, what's your worst cable nightmare? Until next time, charge smart and stay powered up.